Hey there, people. What's going on? Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be doing two episodes. I mean, I'll be doing, you'll be watching. Time it's around almost 1 p.m. here. Very sunny out there. But last night, you can say around 4 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. the morning, early morning, late night. It was raining and storming like crazy. The thunderstorm, I thought I was having nightmares, man. Oh, horrible, man. The sounds were scary, actually. It felt like the building's gonna come down. Anyway, I have two episodes for you today. First episode I'm going to do from this place is called Tabac, one of the fragrances house called Tabac line. It's called Wild Ride, and this original parent company, I do not know how to pronounce this name. It's called Maurer and Wirtz. Sorry, I don't even want to try. This is the company. It's a German brand, and this one actually is being sold in Bangladesh for 2,340 taka. That translates to something like under $25. I don't know how much it costs over in your country, wherever you're watching from. So this is something like it's about 2 years old release. And let me talk about Tabac a little bit. Tabac, when I saw the name, it was a very popular aftershave or a cologne. They also have ET spray, body spray, a lot of products from Tabac. And Tabac basically refers to perhaps maybe tobacco or something like that. So I was very interested. You can check out my Tabac reviews, all the aftershave and all the EDTs. I covered them. They're very nice, fresh tobacco smell. Very nice. Like you can say almost to the point of CK1 shock for women, kind of similar to that. But it's a very masculine, fresh, clean smell. So when I saw this one, I thought at first it's a body spray, but actually no, it's an EDT concentration, eau de toilette. And this perfume is actually a 2 years old release. This one particularly got some hype in community among some reviewers because this one is supposedly another dupe of Aventus, and Aventus is the most, cloned DNA. So we'll see what happens. Okay. So, oh man, all this time there was no noise. Now the drilling started. Anyway, I hope you can hear me. So this is the box. It comes in 125 mil. Okay, and black and red. Pretty cool, aggressive looking coloration. And the box looks nice. It feels cheap. Like the packaging feels cheap, and the bottle actually is even cheaper. But if you see, it looks like this. So when you see this, it looks like diesel or something body spray, or even better. If you compare, I would say compare this with Montals. It looks like kind of Montal bottles. It has a stopper and it has this toilet paper roll, what I call it. It is kind of like the stoppers. I don't know why you need that. You can use it as a cheap ring. Anyway, so so that one, I don't think, I just want to show you. Don't think I'll keep that. So this is the packaging. And this one, if you drop, it's like you can play with it, because you don't have to worry about glass bottles being dropped or broken. Okay. And the stopper, sometimes when you pull it hard, this thing, the sprayer comes off and falls. So I keep my hand on there, then I pull it out. A sprayer works really good, really good atomizer. You would not think like, a tin can spray like that. I'm wearing this on my hand, and here's the dry down. Let me do fresh sprays there. Really, really good distribution. I'm very impressed by, even though it's a tin can, I'm very impressed by the packaging. So this thing, I told you the price. I don't know how much it cost in area. Do let me know in the comment box. So this thing, first of all, it smells very fresh, clean. When you spray this for the first time, when I bought this, I did not know this was a dupe of Aventus. The reason being, I just saw it, immediately, like I saw, and I felt, it looks interesting. So I sprayed it. When I sprayed it, it felt like fresh, clean, fruity. And I was like, kind of familiar, but I could not immediately tell it's something like Aventus. So I bought it. I liked it because I thought it would be a good thing for summer. First thing I'll tell you, the surprising part of this fragrance is the performance. It is really, really good performer on me. Both shirt and skin, it gets me easily in the warm setup. It gets me 5 hours, 6 hours on the shirt, like that, shirt and skin combined. So performance is very good for EDT. And German things are built tough, like, Mercedes-Benz or something like that. So their automobile segment, it's always like a tough and tough, representative. And this one, I think, is no different. So German cologne like Hugo Boss, like people know Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss is a very masculine smell. So is this. So performance-wise, I'll give this fragrance like 8.5 for projection and longevity. Very good performer. Seasons to wear this, I think it would be best. It would be best all year round. Mostly in the warmer setup, it would be good. But when the transition period happens between summer and winter, or winter to summer, this would be like really, really the optimum performer. Okay, because that time, high heat, a lot of fragrances die quickly. very cold weather, sometimes you do not smell it. So it's right in between. Like in our country setup, I think it's a 12-month fragrance. And this one actually smells pretty masculine. So coming to the smell, this perfume is pretty fresh, opens up nicely. I smell a very strong blackcurrant. I don't think I would refer to Fragrantica today because I saw the nose breakdown, did not look very accurate. What I smell from my nose, once again, the spray here, that's the best. The sprayers are really, really good, like for this kind of presentation, you don't expect that. I wish the stopper was better though. So this thing, let the liquid disappear. Yeah, this thing opens up kind of like a bergamot, citrus, lemon, and then blackcurrant. And then you smell sort of like, I think, a little bit more light. Yeah, sorry about that, because it can get like cloudy and sunny anyway. So the smell is pretty refined, fruity, but when you compare it with Aventus, it is more towards Aventus cologne, which I have somewhere up here. Where is that? Yeah, it's like there. Okay, so Aventus cologne is more fruity, like more apple, fresh, citrusy, and then it is not as dark as the birch is not in Aventus cologne, in my humble opinion, but lasts longer than Aventus new batches. So it is more into Aventus cologne direction. Okay, and if you like that, you're gonna enjoy this bergamot and then the blackcurrant, and there's like not much of smoke or darkness in the pineapple at first, but when you let it sit on your skin, it reminds me of one fragrance I did 6-7 years back. It was called Popstar Aqua. Many people wanted to know my review on that, but where to find it, but it was just a Turkish brand or something like that. It was very hard to find afterwards. So this one reminds me of that, and then Lavender by Al Haramain, a little bit different than your typical Sidinim or other ones, if you compare. So this is more clean. It's like it's like a real fragrance. It's not pretentious, even though you can say, yeah, maybe they took that Aventus DNA a little bit. Yeah, you can see that. But as the dry down approaches, it's more towards Aventus. The opening, they actually did something, I would say, good. Blackcurrant, lemon, pineapple. You may smell the pineapple, you may not smell the pineapple. You have to imagine these things, because in fragrances, different people get different smells. So this thing is very good. I would go like 4 or 5 sprays on the forefront of your, like clothes and the shirt on the chest. And I would say go more on the shirt if you want good longevity over the skin. If you want to wear, you can go on your pulse point. Okay, 5-6 sprays would cover maybe an office day's work. But the projection from this is not heavy like Sidinim. Like for example, if I compare this with Club de Nuit Intense Man, Club de Nuit Intense Man has a lot more strong but synthetic way. Maybe it's good for some, bad for some. That one has a little bit of a birch, darkness, like a smokiness. This one is lacking that. So keep that in mind. It's a fresher Aventus DNA with that Aventus cologne more prominent here. So at heart, I smell the green apple. Okay, so yeah, this thing, I'll tell you, it's not the most natural smell if you're looking for a niche style, but it's not that. Okay, but the apple is pretty crisp and clean. So it is like, if you know other brands, like designer brands like Lacoste does some good fragrances, like Lacoste Style in Play. There's a beautiful apple note there. This thing gives me that similar apple vibe, but more less synthetic. Okay, so yeah, apart from the tin can, like this perfume is pretty impressive. You do not get fooled by the bottle. You look for this in different shops. They do have, I'm decanting this, you can try it, but it's a very affordable perfume. You can go around the shops. If you see this, especially, you will not see the bottle, but you'll see this box. Try it. Okay, you might think $23, $24 and $25 is a little bit much for this, because Tabac goes for $15 or under 10. Yeah, Tabac is not really always EDT spray. The EDT is there, but there's also aftershave. Aftershaves are less expensive than perfumes, and new perfumes always cost a little bit more money. Maybe in the bargain bin, you can score this end of the year somewhere like $15. Scoop it up, like take it. Even though you have a lot of Aventus inspired fragrances, this will actually be a good daily drive for summer, especially if the sun is out like this. It's very vibrant, it's very natural, it's very juicy. And I don't mind the overall composition. It's like the price point wise, it's a perfect balance. Like price point is satisfying, performance is good, smell wise is very pleasant, and is masculine. But again, if you don't want redundancy, this is the thing I will say criticism. If you already have Aventus cologne, and you already have Lavender Intense, Sidinim, or Afnan Supremacy Not Only Intense, this is pretty close to Afnan's Not Supremacy Not Only Intense. That one has a little bit more smoke. This one is more clean. But quality is very close. So if you already have those, you don't need this. Okay, you don't need to buy this because not everybody wants redundancy. They don't want the 3-4 perfume to smell the same. In that case, avoid it. But it's a nice little surprise from a Tabac line. I would say this is a solid 8 out of 10 for value. Also 125 mil, it's a nice one. But Afnan Supremacy Not Only Intense, so far my number one Aventus inspired fragrance clone, that one is very, very good. So this one is in my top 3 for sure. And Lavender also is another good one. CD name, Perfume EDP are better. EDTs, but again, when you consider Aventus, how expensive that is, these are just a no-brainer. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Let's do another episode, which is going to be a barbershop. 3 of my best barbershop perfumes. I just want to revisit them today. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.